But he said he. But he said he.
Surprised you're having this conversation about race theory with somebody who just found out that a microaggression is something that shouldn't be had in society.
Okay, I mean, cool. I mean, I don't know how to ride a
That's
bike
it.
either. Okay, cool. That's fine. I mean, I don't know how to ride a bike yet either, and all this other stuff. Cool.
Don't be disingenuous like that with her.
Wait, what?
He's not being.
Comparing
Hold
learning how to
up.
ride a bike to learning about microaggressions.
No, like I really, yeah. So
That's
that's
not fair.
okay.
That's not right to say that.
Wait, Dee Dee. Wait, wait.
No, it is
Dee Dee.
right, Dee Dee, because she's coming for him. Let him speak. Let him defend himself. I have a problem with that.
Oh no, I mean, I can give you the whole story. It's really no biggie because I'm no like.
And that's why I'm asking for the tea. Like, what is going
No.
on?
So I would be glad to because I don't think now it's that big of a deal. You learn things and then you just move on. But yeah, so I'll just run it back. I mean, yeah. So when Z was on that panel going through all those things, I just thought it was two people arguing. I didn't know it was a form of microaggression. I mean, that's it. That's literally it. That's literally. That's literally
Who was
the organizer of the American.
the white tea lady.
It just looked at me at the time. It was just two people arguing, but I know now thanks to my peers. But yeah, that's it. That's all that follows.
Oh, so you were okay. So you were you defending her? Like, what's going on?
No, I just didn't know. I mean, yeah, I caught some heat for like not knowing it was a microaggression. That's it. That's all.
But why? But what? Okay. But what? Okay. So my question though is, why does it matter or not whether or not you knew what a microaggression was in a discussion around Z and some black people? Were you defending her? Were you at her side? What was it like? Why were we talking about you knowing a microaggression?
Well, no, because I just dismissed it when I was asked about it. Just two people arguing, but apparently that was a form of microaggression. But apparently that was a form of microaggression. But apparently that was a form of microaggression. So I'll admit that's my bad for not knowing that was a particular type of microaggression. But yeah, that's all that follows.
Oh,
well, no,
shit.
to me it seems like we're dancing around the debate. I kind of see where Faith coming from now. Because it seems like we're dancing around the debate.
I legit and like that's all. I legit and like that's all. Telling people that it was just two people arguing and I want to stay out of it. But yeah, that's all that follows. I mean, there's no other details.
Yeah, Lady P, and you kept interrupting her.
Right.
Lady P say, "What's the tea?" And she was about to say exactly what you did.
But hold up, Dee Dee, but you're not gonna keep handling Chris like that. We're not doing a handle.
I'm answering Lady P. I'm not
no, stop that. We're not dogpiling because I'm Lady P can speak for themselves and Chris can speak for himself. Let them have a conversation. We don't need to do that when it's only two people. Now if somebody else come in here and it's like 5-6 people on Lady P, then we jump in. You know what I mean? No, but
I got you.
Let them have a conversation.
Yeah. I mean, I see. I mean, I do see it now. Like, I do see, like what the tea, what the tea is now in regards to that. So you said that you were going around to different panels, so this is like a thing that was happening in multiple lives.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of just asked me about it. And like I said, I'll be openly honest. Like, it's kind of, like I said, I'll be openly honest. Like, it's kind of embarrassing looking at retrospective. But yeah, people were asking me, I was like, what did you see of that live? Because you were watching. I'm like, I literally said, quote unquote, it just looked like 4 people arguing with each other. And then, I mean, I caught some heat for being an uneducated black man. But I mean, at the end of the day, I know now.
Wait, black? You're black?
I am.
Yeah, so Chris is a black man.
Yeah, this is a black man. So, okay, so you are a black man. You did not know what a microaggression was. Okay, I guess I kind of see where Faye is coming from. Since like, in regards to like having opinions about like, I mean, I do, but I don't, because like in relation to the whole thing with Gaza and Palestine, that's not really like a race issue. That's more so that's more so to like, foreign policy, scamming, embezzling funds, things like that, and ethnic cleansing. So like that's not really in regards to race, but I kind of see at the same time though. I don't see it because it's not really related, but yeah.
I mean, I mean, yeah.
Is your mom whitey or?
No, my mom is black, specifically lineage from what we call Burkina Faso, and my dad is Argentinian.
Argentina, che
So you
boludo,
have two black
che.
parents though. You have two black parents.
No, I have one parent that's black and the other one's Hispanic.
Well, okay, Hispanic is not a race. What is it?
Is he a whitey
Okay,
Latino?
why are y'all
Okay,
questioning
Because
his
No, I'm not.
Okay,
race?
so
No,
He
I'm
said
not
he's
questioning his
black.
blackness.
Because
No,
Argentinians,
Aaron had a question
I know
because the comments were making.
Argentinians. Just
okay.
saying, I know
See, look.
Argentinos.
Okay, so once again, sorry. Sometimes I say, okay, when I said Hispanic, okay, I'm sorry. Like, teach me the right way. Don't
I
cook
know
me.
you did not follow me over here, Erica.
Hispanic is not a race.
Oh, okay, guys, I get it. Okay, I didn't know.
And you're
Attacking you. We're
requesting up and
definitely
you
not
don't
attacking
like
you.
me, bro, for whatever reason.
Okay,
Like, what's going on, Erica?
no. So I just want
Hey,
to answer
Hold
her
Asha.
on,
question.
Chris.
Okay.
Oh wait, I gotta turn this up. Hey Asha, I'm not trying to argue with you. I just want to let you know that.
Well, why? Like, what's going on? Because you don't want me in your space, so I don't understand why you would be in my space if I can't come to your space.
That's not my space. That was Uncle Dentrell's space. And I didn't want any arguing going on in his space because of all that's happened. They didn't need that. And the perception, because perception is reality, all right, the perception was that you were defending Jones. Now you're saying something different at this time, but that was the perception based off of that live
No, it
that you
wasn't.
held
It wasn't.
along
It's
with
not reality.
what you were stating in the chat today. So that is why.
I have her come up and y'all ask her instead of just not letting her come up.
That you have to ask Sancho as his space.
To bring her.
You have to bring her out though.
That was on you.
Yes.
You was the mod. So you could have said, "Well, come on up," like she do when she
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I made the
sees
same
somebody
mistake that
talking
Asha
smoke in
made.
the chat. Hold up, please. When she see one of us or anybody
Mm-hmm.
talking in the chat talking smoke like she did with you, she said, "No, request up, and stand on your business. What problems do you have?" Y'all could
She
have done the
wasn't
same
talking
thing.
smoke in his
Showed
chat.
her
He
the
was
same respect and
talking.
said, "Okay, well, you feel this way. Let's bring this person up."
She was defending Jones in the live that he was just on,
No, she
and
was
so
not.
she's saying that she wasn't, but
She was
saying Jones
not.
speak up. Oh, she's saying that she wasn't, and I'm telling you that perception is reality. I'm sure that is something that you have heard before, but this conversation isn't between us. This is between Asha and I.
I'm an educated black woman, right? So I know
I
what
respect
perception
that.
is. And I'm
Didi,
saying I was in the
Didi.
live that Friday, like we just discussed
Hey,
when they were here, when the guys were here. I was on that live and she was saying, and she said, "Look, I can say what I said. I asked the question because I did not know." And she didn't
Her
know.
question was an
So when
accusation.
she
It
was
wasn't a
saying, "Come on,
question
Mr. Tough
for
Guy, I'm hearing all
curiosity.
of this stuff. I saw your live. Speak up, say something." That's
Auntie
Her
what she
Didi.
meant in the
question,
chat.
Okay, but she's saying, well,
and
So
her
your
speaking.
perception
perception.
is off. That's a you problem.
well,
Auntie, hold on. If she's saying her perception of what Asha said seemed like Asha was defending
She
Jones when
said
in
that's
reality
reality and
she
it's
was
not.
not. When
No,
the
but she
reality
says
is not. No. Sis, hold on. The perception does not equate reality, and that's is what she's saying. Her perception of what you said seemed as if you were defending Jones when in reality you were not defending Jones. But her perception of that reality was that you were defending Jones when in fact you were not.
oh, here we go.
Along with other contexts, because of the lie that you held, where you were saying things such as, "Why didn't they come
That he was
forth?"
my
You mentioned,
TikTok friend. Yes, I
and I
said
understand that.
it. I said it.
I know you
Yeah,
said it.
I
I'm trying to
did.
provide you with
I
context
did.
so that it does
I
make sense
did.
as to why I advised Dentrell not to let you up.
Well, Dentrell is always in my space, and I always let him up, the same as I did a few minutes ago when he came in my space. I let people up. I
Were
don't
you
care. I don't
blocked in
understand.
his space? Were you
I don't know.
blocked
I don't
or
know
were
if
you
did you
muted?
block me? Did you
No,
block me?
I didn't. I don't do that. So that's why I'm asking you, were you blocked or were
No, I
you
don't
muted?
know. I don't know.
Okay. Did you resubmit your request? Because no one removes you from the request. You removed yourself.
No, it doesn't matter. I don't need to be in that space ever. I don't give.
Okay.
I don't care. I don't give two shits about that
Okay.
space.
So I want to
Okie
say
dokie.
that I was
I do.
watching
Strategic. Hold on 1 second. Because I do. Hi, Erica. Hey, so I support both you guys. I like both you guys' content. I do think it was a bit of like a bit of a miscommunication. I do think that this is something you guys could definitely like get past. Not saying you guys have to be best friends, but I don't think it
No,
was
we're
something.
past it. He apologized.
Yeah.
He apologized, and so it's cool. It's cool. I'm not that type of person. I don't drag things. You know what I mean? If you apologize, I'll let it go. He apologized, so I'm done talking about that. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I was on the live with him earlier with Asha. So I was at work on lunch watching the whole thing go down.
Oh, so
And
strategic. You were in there.
yeah, I said hi to you and stuff. And I see some of the comments of you telling Mr. Jones that he was wrong and stuff. And Mr. Jones is wrong for
No,
what
no,
he
no.
did.
But see, the people that want to hate me, they only see me telling him to defend
And
himself.
hate is a very strong word.
They didn't see the comments where I was telling him he is wrong. They only seen the comments where they feel that's gonna fit their narrative to make Asha look like this villain.
Yep, and
Asha.
I will always stick up for you no matter
Thank
what.
you. Thank you.
Even I was on there telling Mr. Jones he's no better than Donald Trump himself.
Thank
Asha, did
you.
you hold a live the day after those women, those Black women, went on a panel and basically told their stories? Did you hold a live and you asked the question, why didn't they say something sooner? Why
Yes.
are they waiting till now to say
Yes.
something? Asha, that's not okay. I'm
I
just
don't
telling you,
care.
woman to woman,
I
that's
don't
not okay.
care if you feel
Because
as if that is not
you
okay.
should
I don't
believe
care. I
them.
don't care that you
You
feel
can
that
ask
way.
questions.
That's
You
how
can
you
ask
feel.
questions,
It was
love.
not okay for you to not let me up on Dantrell's panel either. And you're still here in my space, and that's fine. And you can feel how you want to feel. But yeah, I said what I said. I sure did, because Jones I considered a friend. And so at the time, I was trying to find out information about what was going on. And so I'm like, why all of a sudden, after this F America tour, does 100 people come forth and say, I'm in this situation with this TikTok person? Why all of a sudden does everybody have an issue? Yeah, I said that.
Wait, but can
You
I
with belief. I'm so sorry, Kobe. Go ahead, Athena. Go ahead.
gonna say you asking for receipts is not the issue. I think
I don't care how you feel about what I said. You're not going to come in my space and tell me, this is not Mr. Jones' show. This is not his space. I'm not Mr. Jones. So you will not come in here and tell me how to run my space or what I need to say out of my mouth. Now, I already said, do I fool with Jones today? No, he was wrong. I believe that everything that everybody is saying about him is right, and everything that he did was wrong.
wait, can I
And
just
that's
say
all that
something
matters today. That's all that matters today.
Wait, can I just say something?
No, you can't. So you can go to Mr. Jones. You can go to Mr. Jones' space and do what you was doing to him on his panel, but you won't do it in here. Give a fuck who you are. What the fuck you thought? You thought wrong.
I don't
I
know.
don't care. I don't care.
Sis, breathe.
No,
Just
she's not gonna come in here and talk to me the way she was talking to Jones. I just said he was wrong. He was wrong. What he did, he needs to be in jail. So you're not gonna keep trying to bash me and throw me up under the bus when we on the same team. That's weird.
Finish.
That's
I didn't
weird.
bash, but I didn't bash you at all. I don't know what you're
Okay,
talking
well, if you
about.
need to talk about something else and stop directing your energy towards me, you can talk to somebody on the panel, but don't talk to me.
This energy.
I don't know why you are even here, ma'am, because I didn't invite you here. So what would you like to say to anyone on the panel? You can stop addressing me.
Okay. Well, clearly you don't care about
Get
black
off
women.
my panel. Yeah, I don't. Girl, I said stop addressing me. That's what I meant. Okay. Now,
Asha, you're not okay. You know what? Fuck it. You're not okay, Asha. You know why you're
okay,
not okay?
that's
Because it's
fine.
believe all black women
That's fine.
until
And
your
you can
fucking
get off my panel too, girl. Bye. I am a black woman. Y'all not gonna come in here and try to do anything other then be respectful. You want respect, you get respect. If you don't want to give me any respect, you don't get any respect. This is not Jones's Live. I'm not finna crash out and cry. I'm sorry. No, ma'am, you're not getting none of that energy from Asha. The fuck you thought? This not his space. You in the wrong space. Okay? I'm not Dantrell. I'm not Jones. I'm Asha. Nice to meet you. But you can get the fuck up out of here with any type of energy that's directed towards me to paint me in a bad light. We're not doing that. We're not. Now, as far as Jones' situation is concerned, that boy needs to be arrested for essaying all of those women, for stealing all of that money. He needs to be arrested. He needs to be canceled from TikTok. So we can talk about Jones, but you're not going to come in my space and make this about me. And I seen how y'all did Jones in his space. I'm not Jones. So you have us confused. Now, was I friends with Jones? Yes. Was he in my space often? Yes. Did I think he was a good person? Yes. Did I want information about what was going on? Yes. Did I want to hear his side of the story? Yes. You're not going to make me feel bad about that. Okay, thank you.
That's what the conversation should have been about. I think all of us are like, "Rawr." And I'm the one that asked Kobe to request up because we were talking about the finance part.
I don't want to. Listen. That lady don't want to talk about the finance part. She want to come up here and talk to Asha and try to paint Asha in a bad light and say I'm a danger to black women when I'm a black woman. So she's not up here to talk about what was going on with her and Jones. She's up here to talk about what I said about my friend at the time. And we're not doing that.
So I now, girl, I'm with you when you're right. But I'm with you when you're right. But Kofi was somebody that was directly impacted by Jones.
Oh, see, I don't know her.
He was trying to explain that to you.
Hold on, Didi. Hold on. So what I'm saying is that like, yes, you don't know her. However, like when she's talking about like your response to Jones, she's talking about like your response to somebody that she was directly impacted by. And that's like why she's coming up, but she didn't get to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Remember.
So I do see. So I do, like, you know, I'm with you when you're right, girl. But
and I'm with you, and you know, I'll listen to you because you know we in these TikTok streets together. I see you often, but I've never seen this person before. I don't know her, so it's like, what are you saying? You know, I don't know what happened with her and Jones.
You heard
So
my
I think, yeah, that was the remember, like, before, I think 2 hours ago or something, I was telling you about the girl who the young lady who got conned by Jones, and it was supposed to be a whole Gaza thing, but Jones pretty much like scammed her and stuff. That was her.
Oh, that was her?
Yeah.
Yes, I was trying to explain. Y'all kept shutting me down.
Oh, damn.
Yes, I said.
Y'all know
and
when
Native is
Asha
my
is
witness,
speaking,
Native.
it doesn't matter.
Hold up,
And when
Robbie,
she
hold
get-
up, because every time I talk,
Auntie.
y'all keep saying, because every time I talk,
Auntie.
y'all keep saying, Auntie, wait, no, Robbie. Native and I were actually trying to explain to her because you, Robbie, was saying, Auntie, play the thing. The people in the chat, Native was saying, no, Didi is right. Didi know what I'm talking about. So I picked up when Native left off with Covey, and I was explaining to you, Covey, about the finance part. She was the one that was harmed, and she was trying to feed 85 peace sign people.
Well, I hope she gets her money back. I really do.
No,
I
somebody
hope they work
went
that
in.
out.
I mean, she's still here, so like,
Yeah,
if she
and
wants
she's
to
still here.
request
Can
back
she please
up.
come up?
No, she's not requesting up. She's not requesting up. I see Santana. Santana. Hold up. Santana is in the building. I see you, baby. Hi, Santana. Love you down. Y'all make sure y'all send Santana. Santana, did your main account get banned? Like, why can't we find you on your main account, broski? We don't see you on the main account no more. What happened, Santana? I see this backup account, but I see the main account is gone. And I hate that for you. I hate that for Santana. Woo!
Right. Now, as far as this comment about the speaking up. So you said they should have spoke up sooner.
Who?
You said that the victim should have, like, why didn't they say something
No,
sooner?
she's the Erica person. I think right after the what's it called? The F America tour, right? When Jones got exposed, Santana Jones, Parker, Dean, Peyton. Okay, so we hosted a space here. And I was like, now why in the whole fuck would people expect for Parker and Dean to have the black women's back who was cursed out by Z, but not the black men involved? Right? That was one thing that we were talking about.
Wait, but she was talking about in reference to Jones.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just telling you. So then we were like, okay, so Jones was involved, Santana was involved, I think Conscious Lee was involved, a couple of more people. And then it was just some other conversation broke out about Jones essaying people. So at the time, I didn't know, right? So I'm just like, what? Ain't no way. You feel me? But we're talking about a lot of different shit. We're talking about everybody that was on the F America tour. So it was no big, like, no, oh, I'm just bashing these people that got essayed and taking Jones' side. No, it was like a shock. Like, what? Ain't no way. And why in the whole fuck would all of a sudden everybody just jump on Jones and say he's essayed them all of a sudden? Why is this just now coming to the light? Yeah, I did make that statement. I said a lot of things, but it was like I was just shocked. Like, what? Ain't no way.
Okay, but that's still a problem though.
Yeah, I
That
understand
is still a problem because we shouldn't be saying why people speaking up sooner, because we know that people, can take as long as they need to speak up about it.
I understand that, but I did state that. I did say that, but I still don't know exactly what happened, who did what, who's all involved, what's going on. I really haven't been paying attention. But I did. I really haven't been paying attention. But I did tune in, and I listened to the live today because a lot of people were tagging me to it. So I went in there and I caught the end of the live. And I didn't hear anything about essaying. I didn't hear anything about the money situation. The only thing I heard him admit to was
serious, those very serious things, like he said. Like,
no, he did talk about it. I just wasn't there for it.
Well. Regardless of that, like that's still, that's still a a bad thing to be
But
doing.
Lady P, to be fair to me, every time I kept trying to bring it up, when she did go around the panel,
no,
ask, do you still mess with Jones? When I kept trying to say, well, hey, I was in those lives. I was in that very live when everybody was saying what Jones did. That's how I know what happened the night when he was with Dantrell when the young lady was hung. I was there in that live. I kept trying to say that.
Okay, I want to say something
but
real
see,
quick.
like Robbie's doing it right now. Every time I talk, I keep getting. Go ahead, Robbie. Go ahead, Robbie.
Go ahead,
Auntie.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, nephew. I love you. Go.
I want to say something to the comment section about the energy or about this males and bullshit. First of all, Asha always, if anything, goddamn it, is always advocating for the fucking black women. If anything, black women first and then black people second. So don't come up with that bullshit. Oh, is it me or is it that energy different for the man? No, cause she was eating fucking Dantro and fucking Itchy and fucking Hog Bus up. All right. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop with that bullshit.
Well, I'm not saying that you're wrong, because she definitely did keep her energy with Dontrell and Itchy. However, in regards to this specific topic and conversation, like now, given Asha does know me, in regard like where she doesn't know Kobe or Erica, so the energy is obviously going to be different. But it is like, but given like the nature of the context of the conversation, and she's talking to women, it is like a difference in energy to me in regards to the women, like
Oh, okay.
because
That's because I
regardless
know
of you know
Lady
what me.
P.
Because regardless of you know and me, like these are still women, one of whom was directly impacted by Jones, and they're talking about a topic of SA, and the energy is different. So her experience in talking about Black women isn't like really relevant to this particular moment.
Okay, thank
Well,
you. Exactly.
the thing is, Asha was heated at the moment. So when Asha's heated at the moment, it is what it is. And she was feeling
But
attacked.
that's not okay.
So
Like
Yeah, it's not
I
okay.
love
It's
Alpha Down,
not
but
okay.
that's not okay.
I'm not
It is what it
saying it's
is.
okay. It just Asha needs to calm down to be able to have the whole full conversation. Otherwise, it's just
Me,
crash
huh,
out time.
Robbie? Like when she be pulling me back, huh, Robbie? Don't lie.
Yeah,
You know she gets on
I
my neck.
mean,
Diddy, no. What
exactly.
Well, I mean,
And
like
then
I
she
was
calmed me
saying,
down, and we have the conversation,
like,
and she understands where I was coming from. Am I
like
lying, Robbie?
No, I
Right.
don't.
So now, I mean,
Hold up, lady. This is your first time in here. I don't know Santana. But Santana do stick his head in here sometimes. Dean sticks his head in here. A couple of people stick. Chris. And a lot of the people that were on that F America tour, Peyton, I think Peyton know these people. Jones was coming up on my panel and helping me out. Santana has came up here and helped me out a few times, but not a lot.
and
So
I
no.
do.
Parker being on your panel?
Yeah.
Who?
Parker.
No, Parker hasn't been on my panel. Dean hasn't been on the panel. Dean just stuck his head in here to say
I
hello.
was on a panel when Parker was on your panel. That was around the
Now,
time.
Parker has never been on my panel.
Cece, listen, I'm telling you, this was almost when we were really, really
You
getting to
are
know
a
each other.
damn liar.
Okay. He was in
Wait,
the
I do
box
want to
where
say
Robbie at.
when Erica was up here, and I was saying like I feel like it was just a little bit of a miscommunication, and like these are like sensitive topics or sensitive issues, and this is something I feel like in both respects,
But
Erica
Nate probably
adds a lot
caught
of
it straight behind Erica though. I ain't gonna lie. She
Say it
did
again?
catch it straight. She caught it straight.
No, and I understand that, and that's why I said like this is pretty sensitive. So like feelings are heightened.
Wait a minute. So I'm trying to figure out when Parker was in here.
Who was in the box where Robbie is?
Wait,
Okay.
what?
I'm
When
telling
was
you,
this?
you know, I don't forget nothing. I don't forget not a thing. That was when we were really, really. It was maybe once or twice. I think maybe.
Wait a
one
minute.
time.
Wait, what?
Parker was in the box where Robbie is.
Why don't I remember?
when?
This was
Right.
when I really didn't know you, Robbie. I really didn't know you at the time. This was when I'm gonna say when we were really, really starting to get each other. It was around the time right after Danny J.
You mean when
Danny
first
J
was
got
starting?
blocked. No, I can't remember when. I know it was after the time Danny J got blocked. Parker was in the box where you're at.
Okay, long
I
ass time
remember
ago,
seeing
Auntie.
Parker in that box, and we were debating.
Long ass time ago.
No, that has never happened in here. Didi,
Okay,
you were
listen.
dreaming, Didi.
No, I'm not. I remember his hair because he kept trying to get the hair out of his face.
Didi, I promise you that was not Parker.
Yes, it was. Because I'm like, I know that face. He didn't have his headphones on because he always had. He didn't have them headphones on. In your lives, one time.
No,
Let's
it
see.
wasn't.
I do.
Do you remember the
believe
time
you.
when
I wasn't here.
when
If he
trans woman
was,
on your
I
live?
was not here.
Do you remember that time when the trans woman was on your live and she was drunk? She was drunk and everybody kept going at her trying to calm her down. It was around that time. It was around that
I don't
time.
remember.
I don't remember that either.
Oh my God, y'all. This is why I love me. I don't forget nothing.
Oh wow,
Well,
Parker was here. That's awesome.
That was the one time I saw Parker
don't
and he was in the
remember.
box
not no
where
more.
Robbie's
Sis.
at.
No, Parker's not awesome no more. Parker not awesome no more.
But he was
Mama
in your
Light,
box.
I love you too. Thank you.
But sis, I do believe you owe somebody an apology. Mm-hmm.
She look like she's here on her. Yeah, she's still here, Usher.
Like apologizing, then she don't need to apologize. I'm pretty sure I'm
Oh,
pretty sure that Kobe
I
wouldn't.
mean, I'm just.
I'm pretty sure that she wouldn't want an apology that's asked for. Like, but as like, yeah, like if she don't want to apologize, she don't got to. If you stand on that, then stand on that.
Nobody. Listen,
we gonna.
I'm just.
I mean, we're gonna acknowledge it
I'm.
was wrong, but yeah.
Give her apology
Listen, I
and
don't tell
stop
Asha
it.
to do nothing. And shit, I'm a dog on the
Well, Robbie
leash.
outspoken. If
But
Robbie thinks somebody is on the pod, Robbie gonna speak on it. He does it. Robbie does it all the time. So
I
that's
mean,
how Robbie got that heart like that. I'm sorry. That's how Robbie is.
but yeah, I'm a dog on the leash. I don't tell Asha to
Just
do
arguing
nothing.
like somebody's on an apology. Even me, especially me. So that's my baby. That's how he is.
This nightlife is different from the daytime. None of my people like they don't tap the screen, they don't gift, they don't do anything. Like it's just we're just here, We're just here, I think I will keep my day position. But this is pretty cool. This is I think strategic. Is this the latest we've been on?
No, there was, what was it, about a couple months ago? You were up until like 1 o'clock in the morning.
What?
1 o'clock in the morning.
What? Oh.
There was a time there within the last 6 months that you were on TikTok Live, hosting a live.
59, my people, I see y'all. Thank you so much. Somebody else sent a gift. Thank you.
And when you did daytime,
Jeremiah, thank you.
I'm sorry, when you too.
Okay, yeah, I was. You're correct. I was.
If you want to come up here, everything is all calmed down now. So if you want to
Telling her to apologize to me. I was right. Tell her, get it, Robbie, get it,
Yeah,
Robbie.
she ain't come. Look, y'all, it's not. It's not. It's not.
Who apologizing to?
And I'm not speaking for her because she. And I'm not speaking for her. And I'm not speaking for her because she. And I'm not speaking for her.
You about to make me just like crash out on you, Miss Shayla. Okay, cause you really got me messed up in here. You don't know me, and these gifts are for the leagues that we're in. What can I do with a $2 gift? Nothing to gift in order to move up in the rankings. Girl, shut your butt up.
Like to ask you a favor when I'm done, but I would totally love to close this conversation out. I'm not Lady P, so yes, my father would be considered YT and my mom is black. So,
Your race, your parents' race didn't really matter to me. That was just, it was just the fact that you say Hispanic, and I'm gonna always Glock saying things that are
That's
not
so
racist
burnt.
as a person's race. But
okay, well,
that didn't really matter to me.
yes, thank you so much for correcting me on that. I will take that for future notice. Thank you so much. Asha, hello.
I'm here.
I think that you are an amazing person, and thank you for always letting me hang out someplace when I'm working.
Oh,
I just
thank
think
you.
I just think though, like with your permission, Erica's amazing. I think that Athena is amazing. All three of you guys are amazing. I just think that there was a little bit. Of a misunderstanding, and I just think a nice, fruitful conversation.
Oh, I'm not even on that no more.
Okay,
I'm off of that, Chris. I've been off of that. They're still in my comments because they're.
No problem.
I don't know why. Because if I had an issue with someone, I would just leave their space. Issue with someone, you just leave their space. So they're still in my space. Why, I don't know. But I'm off of that. I've been off of it. Yeah, but I most definitely love you down, Chris. And if you guys are not following Chris, please do so because he does a fantastic job when it comes to hammering away at Trump supporters. He hosts political lives that are pretty lit.
Do you keep a focus on race?
I'm not only P. I'm not Lady P. Also hosts some pretty good spaces. Y'all send Lady P a follow as well.
Yeah. My main band until tomorrow morning, but we out here though.
That purse you got. Give me that purse, sissy. I want it. I want it. I
You saw
want it.
me?
Yes, on your page. I want that purse.
You can get it. It's a black on brand Karika
I
called Classic
know.
Cloth. You gotta go get it. It's in her. It's on the website.
I know. I want that purse so
You gotta
bad.
shop black owned.
That bag and that clutch that was in that. Whoop.
Well,
No, Asha, what's
I'm
up
gonna go
though?
eat. I'm gonna watch from the comments though. But yeah, I'm kind of hungry. So you guys all have a great evening, and I'm not late.
Wait, so Chris, I have a question though. So you said,
Yeah, of course.
So I just said that you hold panels about Trump supporters. So do you talk about racism on these panels?
Yes, actually, there's a live that I run exclusively once a week called "Trump is Bad for the Black Community." That's the day. So that's about every Friday, and yeah.
Okay, and how are we holding these conversations? How like I'm trying to because my thing is like because if we're holding a conversation about racism, race, how are we gonna hold these conversations that we call Hispanic a race?
Okay, well, I mean,
Because that's important. That's important. That's a big part of the conversation is knowing what race is and how different races people are impacted and how and the intersectionality between ethnicity and race, especially when we're reading statistics and how they separate Hispanic and Black people, and how those things can overlap. So that's an important information. So how are we holding those conversations?
talk about. I'm talking about Donald Trump's contributions to the already existing structural and systemic racism complex in the United States, to include but not excluding the increasing the black wage gap, medical racism, especially in the pain management sector. Right, when they spread that lie in the medical practitioner community that black people have various pain tolerances, the fact that the medical community, because of things like the Trump administration, is not highlighting the birthing disparities within the black community, addressing how DEI is actually beneficial to society, to include the economy, and a bunch of other factors as well.
Yeah, and so I mean, those are good topics, but I just feel like that we do have. I do see what Faye is saying in regards to talking about racism and race topics. We definitely do need to know like the fundamentals about race, and how and the fundamentals about implicit biases and racism and things like that. Especially if we're going to be discussing medical racism and the experiences of Black people in medicine, because microaggressions are a big part of that and a big part of the treatment in which Black people receive in hospitals. So I think it's not to police your panel because I've never been to your live. I don't know who your lives and stuff like that. But we definitely do need to brush up on the topics and make sure that we know these fundamental parts about the conversation before we start hosting lives about racism. Especially
Okay.
You're more than welcome to stop by and be right by my side as well.
Okay, can I say something?
Check
real
this
quick?
out, right? Because I be on Asha Space every day, and I see y'all up on here. A whole lot of faking going on. It's a whole lot of faking going on, and a whole lot of tactics going on that I'm really not feeling like. First of all, Asha has always been the type to let anybody, regardless of their position or point of view, come onto her platform and express themselves. So the fact that y'all on here trying to use bullying tactics and trying to shame her because she wanted to hear the facts in the situation before making a judgment call, a judgment that y'all know better than the people who y'all trying to get on right now. Let's be serious.
What, the comments?
Let's be serious. I'm talking about the comments. I'm talking about the panel. I'm talking about everything. And then I see a lot of y'all in here. A lot of y'all in here faking and shaking anyway. Aside from the fact that y'all using shaming and bullying tactics to bully people into agreeing with y'all or to state the facts or state the position that y'all want them to state without actually coming with your sources and your materials to show and prove and create understanding, y'all rather use shame, insults, and guilt. So let's be for real. If y'all want to talk about what spaces is unsafe, because I see people in the comments saying, oh, this Asha's unsafe and all this, that, and the third. Like, first of all, no, this space has been very safe for Black women and for any other woman or any other human being. And I be on this spot almost daily. So nobody can come on here and tell me that Asha's not safe or that she doesn't allow for fair and equal advocacy from all sides on her platform. So for those of y'all who don't know, and now everybody in the comment section like, oh, who put a name on it? Like, y'all been paying attention to this live longer than I have. Y'all know exactly what's going on. Y'all know exactly what's going on. And I'm not going to be the one. Listen, I'm saying what I'm saying. I ain't about to be the one to debate with y'all.
I'm sorry, Freedom,
and all
can you
of
hear
that.
me?
We can't debate. Hold on, no.
Can you hear me?
Stop
Okay,
talking.
no, because
Please stop talking because I sat back and I listened to everything that y'all had to say. I sat back and I listened to everything that y'all had to say, and I didn't say anything.
Yes,
I'm not about to sit up here and I'm not about to sit up here and let you overtalk me. I'm not about to sit up here and let you overtalk me. I sat back and I listened to everything that everybody had to say, regardless of the insults that y'all was throwing out, regardless of the falsehoods and inaccuracies that y'all was spewing on this platform.
You're not telling me I was trying on no damn insults.
I sat back and I listened to it. I sat back and I listened to it. I sat back and I listened to it.
I didn't
and
insult
now
no
that I'm
damn
being
body.
seen, I'm trying. I'm listening to this live for hours. I listened to everything that everybody had to say. I can tell you everything that everybody said. And now y'all trying to sit up here and act like y'all didn't say the things that I'm saying that y'all said. Or people want to act like cool, or people want to get disrespectful and overtalk me when I did not overtalk anyone. I let y'all all speak, and y'all can't even give me the same respect. The only thing is, I'm not gonna bow down to y'all bullying. That shit don't make me no difference.
Let's get a showtime
at all.
Because let's get a showtime.
No difference at all.
Because
and y'all feelings right now because y'all not intellectually equipped to deal with a brother like me who's gonna come and spit that truth and check y'all on the bullshit that y'all doing.
Put a name on it.
Real talk. All y'all names on it. What you mean?
No,
Put a name on it.
I was
All y'all
defending
names
myself,
on it.
and she
All y'all
just said if it don't fly,
everybody in the comments
let
and
it
the
fly.
panel.
So you
name
saying
on
I
it.
was disrespectful? You said all our names, right?
You being disrespectful
okay, well,
right
let me
now.
check you back
You can't
then.
even let me finish making my
Let me
statement
check you back
without
because
coming
you
in
said
and
I
trying to
disrespected
overtalk
her,
me. But when you
and
was
I
talking,
didn't.
I didn't say anything. Even when I
You
came
just said
up on
all
the
of us,
panel,
all of
I
y'all
didn't
names.
say anything until a moment of silence. Anything until a moment of silence came. And now you got the
You
wrong
said
one.
all of us.
Y'all really got the wrong one. I'm just going to tell y'all that now. If y'all don't know about Freedom Born, y'all better ask these questions for real, because I'm really not the one.
I'm not defending myself.
I'm really not the one.
I'm talking about.
I'm really not the one though.
You spoke.
Wait,
I'm
Freedom,
really not the
hold
one
on,
though.
hold on,
I'm really not the one though.
I'm not defending myself. I'm talking about in response to what he's saying.
I'm really not the one
He
though.
won't stop talking.
Fuck you. Shut the fuck up.
He won't stop
Because
talking.
I'm not gonna let you silence me. Y'all trying to use these fake conservatives.
Hold up, Freedom. Hold up, Freedom. I appreciate you. I really do. I really do. Because pretty much everybody on the panel I've seen before. And so I have everybody that's on this panel right now. But people that come in here and it's their first time coming in here and it's their first time in my space. Yeah, you could just, if you feel uncomfortable, just leave. I don't understand why you guys are still here. If I feel uncomfortable in a space, I'm going to leave. So, but it's okay if you want to stay and talk and do whatever you want to do. That's fine. I'm unbothered. I really don't care. I don't. But Freedom, thank you. It's just right. Hold on, Lady P.
Hey, Miss Asha.
Hi.
I just wanted to address something. I haven't interrupted anybody, and I've been sitting up here about 10 minutes. I haven't said anything disingenuous, hadn't said anything rude, hadn't said anything to anybody. So I'm not sure where that energy is coming from for everybody up on this panel. But Freedom, I've been with you before. Had any issues with you up until now? And the main issue that I have now is we as black men, we preach respect our black queens, respect our black sisters, and this is supposed to be a safe space. But yeah, you've cut off these black women this entire time up on this panel, and they're trying to speak up and say,
Yo,
hey, we're not defending.
You lying through your raggedy ass mouth.
Wait, y'all. Wait, people. Y'all, please don't. Because it's just right and freedom. Like, y'all, we are we're a trio in here. And we fight Trump supporters, y'all. We gotta stick to that. Like, we're not going to do this just right. He was just trying to say, he's just heated because the comment section, it's a lot of people in the comments. They're like, Asha is this, Asha is that, Asha. I'm not bothered, but I understand why Freedom is just like, oh no, y'all not about to do this to Asha, and I appreciate both of you guys. Let me apologize to the panel if Freedom made y'all feel uncomfortable, because y'all know Freedom come with all types of facts and knowledge. He's very well spoken, very intelligent, and y'all should send him a follow because
I'm honestly not offended.
And I'm not intellectual.
Just like Robbie said, if it doesn't apply to you, then just stay quiet. So it doesn't bother.
He said all of us, and then he went after.
But it doesn't apply.
See, it is the part of it doesn't apply. And then the thing I was also gonna say, if y'all feel so uncomfortable and so heated and bothered and bullshit, hop the fuck off.
Who are y'all talking to? Are y'all okay?
Javon, hold on a second. Bro, if it don't apply to you, let it motherfucking fly.
Are y'all cool?
Is that not a concept?
What am I supposed to do?
Hold on. I am speaking to the fucking comments. If y'all feel so hot and bothered or whatever, something,
I don't even know
why don't you move on?
They really
move
should.
on.
Let them troll. Like, they're having fun. Let them have fun. I just ignore them. We're hardly ever live this late. These aren't our people. So let them have their fun and troll the comments. I don't care.
Me gather myself before I start reading. So in regards to you, Freedom. So first and foremost, I want us to before anything else, let's watch our mouths. Okay, let's make sure that we do that. Now, as far as what you were saying, I was not saying that you were talking about me. And for everybody else on the panel, I was not once acting as if he was talking about me. The issue is I'm going to always take issue with trying to misrepresent black women, talking about issues that are affecting black women and painting them as bullies. So alluding to these things as bullying tactics is just kind of crazy, especially when we've already been on the panel and held Asha accountable for the things that she said wrong. Acknowledge that what she said was in fact wrong and that it was in fact anti-black and rooted in misogynoir. So I don't understand how we're getting to the idea that there's bullying going on and the entire panel is bullying her and we're trying to come at her when the panel is when it was literally just black women getting up here talking about an issue with another black woman. It wasn't your place to speak on that in the way in which you did. And that's why I was unmuting to let you know that you were in the wrong when you were talking. So I don't understand what the confusion is here, or why you felt the need to get buck up at me when I'm telling you that what you're doing is wrong. Can you elaborate on why you were so offended by when I interjected on you?
Of course, I can.
Yeah, let's do that.
First of all, America's Constitution, right? The First Amendment of the Constitution gives us the freedom of speech. So therefore, I'm entitled to speak on anything at any given time that I so choose, right? That's my constitutional right. And I'm not going to let you or anybody else infringe upon that right. Now, the reason that I was offended is because I came onto this panel, right? When I first came onto the panel, I didn't say anything. I didn't say a single word. I muted my microphone immediately and I sat back and I listened to what everybody had to say. And that in consideration with the fact that even before I actually requested up, but when I requested up, I did not say anything. I allowed everybody to speak. Right? Everybody spoke their piece. A moment of silence came. And so then I spoke during that brief moment of silence to close the gap. Now,
we're not talking
there was a
about,
moment
right?
of silence. There was a moment of silence. No one said anything. So then when I start to speak and I say something that you disagree with, instead of allowing me to complete my thought, what you try to do is silence me. But
Your thought rambled.
it's
That's what it
about
did.
silencing me. It's about
No,
even now.
your thought
The
was
remarks,
rambling,
even though you masked
and it was
you
not your place.
it was my place, and it's not your place to tell me what my place is.
Well, it seems like
It's not your place.
You
have no
It seems like it's
authority
not me, then
over
who?
me.
So
You
I don't
have
know.
no
So apparently somebody got to
authority
do it
over me to
because
tell
you don't
me
really
what my
understand
place
the
is
issues
in
and
any
what you're saying here.
situation.
You
You
brought up a
have
topic that we
no
were already done
authority over
addressing, that she was
me.
already done accountable
Therefore,
for.
you have
You
no
misrepresented
right
black
to
women that
tell
call them
me what
bullies.
my place is in
Girl,
any
hang it up.
situation.
And I speak on
You
what
Hang up that
have no
conversation.
is correct.
authority over me. Therefore, it is not your place to tell me what
Yes,
my
it
place
is my
is
place. I'm a
in
black
any
woman.
situation.
I don't care
You
about the
have
First Amendment.
no
When it comes to black women, a man
if
does not have the
you're a
right to be
black woman,
speaking
then the
on
men
Hold up, y'all. Hold up, Diddy. He was only talking to the people that were being rude in the comments towards me. That's who he was really referring to. And the people that came up on the panel and they were rude to me. But all of us first, I don't care. Like,
Hey, can I?
they're still here. They're still here. If somebody makes you feel uncomfortable, if you're uncomfortable with me, leave my space. It's that simple. I was live on my backup account. So I came over here to my main account, and y'all followed me over here to the main account, but you are unsafe. It makes no sense.
Asha, can I say something to you real quick, and then I'm gonna drop from the panel.
Yeah.
And that's fine, right? That he came up and he defended you. I don't think that's the issue. When I just came in here, I'm seeing his box light up and Diddy's box light up, and he's talking crazy as fuck to Diddy. So when we're having the conversation of black men, I'm not sure what y'all, but I'm looking at Mr. Jones' profile picture. When we're having a conversation about the harm, particularly of black men that have caused, whether you are a black man that was complacent or whether you are a black man that was perpetuating that harm, why are you in here yelling? You're defending Asha, but then you're also yelling at the other black women that are on the panel, and then some of the black women in the comments are just saying that you have also been disrespectful towards them. So it doesn't make sense to me when you're up here saying that you're defending the host, but then you're also disrespecting the other black women that are on the panel and who have dropped off the panel. It's contradictory. Also, when we're having a conversation, now you're cutting me off. Now you're cutting me off.
Yeah, because you lying.
I'm going to finish what I am saying. I just told you I'm dropping. My response, what I'm saying, is not for you to fucking rebuttal. This is not a fucking debate live. I'm saying what the fuck I said out of my fucking mouth. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I don't care if you feel away, you feel attacked, you feel targeted, you feel triggered. Fuck you and your feelings. You can shut this with your asshole. I don't give a fuck. Now, what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted was that this shit, especially what's been going on for almost 2 months now, right? Because we've been having a conversation about Jones being harmful has been going on for not just months. It's just been going on for years. Okay, some of you, and no shade to none of y'all that's in here, some of you wasn't even around for some of the shit that has happened.
Hold on. First of all, Erica, this isn't Jay's first rodeo. I like Javon. He comes in here from time to time, and I always let him speak. We're on the same team. What are you talking about? Like, I don't understand. If you feel so bullied and attacked by me, why are you still here, Erica? And then I let you up 2 or 3 times. Just leave, baby girl. Just leave. At this point, just go, bro. If you feel offended, just leave. It's that simple. Now, I just tried to go in your space. You wouldn't let me up on your panel. And you don't even know me. But I let you up on my panel. And let you say what you was going to say, and I dropped you. Just leave if you feel like I'm harming you. That's all you have to do. Thank you. But yeah, Javon, he's always welcomed up here on the panel. Everybody is. Trump supporters, racists come in here all the time. You wouldn't believe the type of energies that come in here to speak on this panel. This is what we do. Go ahead, Javon.
Sure.
Okay, Lady P, see you later.
All right.
Defend whoever you want to defend. Cool. You're a grown ass man. Can't tell you what to do. However, when you're defending the host, make sure you're defending the other black woman that you're up here with, regardless if you dislike them or not. Just remember that. Remember too that black men contribute 95% to the black femicide rate. So what happens when she has this person's profile up of who's done the shit that he's done? You cannot then get up here and then start attacking the other black woman that may disagree with you. It contradicts everything that you're trying to motherfucking do. You look dumb as fuck. I'm just telling you that off the muscle. Y'all have a good rest of your night.
Dr. Lex, are you in here? No, I see you. I see people are saying Dr. Lex in the comments. Woo, it's getting late, y'all.
Yeah. Go.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
But for them do owe an apology to Auntie Didi though, so.
Apologize
As
for
long as
shit.
me,
Fuck out of here. Y'all ain't gonna bully me with that shit.
Sissy
I
knows
don't give
my
a fuck.
energy. As long as Sissy knows my energy,
In real talk,
I'm good.
I protect women in real life. My shit is documented. I got to get up here on no act and let y'all bully me to think that I'm protecting black women. That shit is documented. I protect black women in real life. Life.
Somebody, if you make a mistake and you apologize for it, then that should be over with. So, the way I feel is don't continue to vilify people for months and months or weeks or
Are you
just,
referring to Jones, like because he?
No. Jones is a piece of shit.
Oh, who are we talking? Who are we referring to?
I'm just talking about. I'm seeing a lot of people getting angry at each other, and they're, and when somebody apologizes, if it's a simple mistake or then just let it go. But what Jones is doing is Jones is a monster.
Yeah, he is. I
got myself in the middle of something,
and I'm not going to, girl. Bye. You never thought I was about to apologize.
Okay, so but
when hell freezes over,
I had people that I got lit up on here because of misidentifying some people, and I think that people should just if somebody makes a simple mistake like I did, or there's a few other people on here that's gotten lit up to. If I apologize, then it's over with. But if you can't let it go, then it shouldn't be a part of another conversation.
That's why I had your back when I had your back when you was going through what you went through. You gotta stand on business. You don't let nobody because you're not that type of person, Dr. Lex. So I had to say what I had to say, and you didn't even owe nobody an apology. Honestly.
Well, yeah, something though, Asha.
You didn't even owe nobody an apology.
I will give anybody on here $1,000 if they can find anything on TikTok on me when I've been egregious or said anything.
They super pressed in the comments. They are big time pressed. Won't even leave the space. They're so pressed. But I don't know what they thought. But whatever they're thinking, they thought wrong.
Here's the thing. I don't hurt people. And I'm here for the progress of we as black people and black liberation and protection of black women and black children and black men. And I'm here for that. I'm a part of a civil rights group that operates off of this app. I put myself in a hell of a different kinds of danger.
Yeah,
And
these people, they I don't know how they act